Hello, dear ladies and gents. Welcome to the channel, Boomerang Sim Pilot. Today we are on Phuket International Airport, and we are getting ready for the flight Thai Asia 3165 onboard Fenix A320 from Phuket, Victor Tango Sierra Papa toward Chiang Mai, Victor Tango Charlie Charlie, which is located at the northern Thailand. Right now we are getting out of the crew bus, and before entering the cockpit and getting board, we have to check some items. Today we are going to for the aircraft setup procedure according to published Airbus Standard Operating Procedure. According to this procedure, before the entering cockpit, the CM2, which is first officer, should check and observe the three items, which is at the first wheel chocks. Right now the nose gear and also right main gear chocks are in place, and also for the left main gear at which is located behind the gear. The second item is check the landing gear door, which check the position, which for the nose and also main landing doors are closed, and there is a warning that if any landing door is open, do not pressurize the hydraulic system without get any clearance from the ground staff. Then after, should check the APU area, which is right now the APU area is clear about the outlet and also inlet, and doors are closed, and everything is in a good shape for these three items just before entering the cockpit. The first section of safety exterior inspection done with CM2, and we are going on board through the cockpit to introduce the electrical power to the aircraft. Okay, right now we are on stand 32 at Phuket Airport, and getting ready for departure toward Chiang Mai. According to the procedure, we do not have any permission for energize the hydraulic system without any clearance from the ground personnel. But at the first section, we have to check the engine 1 and 2 master levers off. I have to say that this procedure should be completed by CM2, which is first officer, and after check the engine 1 and 2 master levers in off position, we shall check the engine mode selector in normal, which is in normal, and weather radar panel. The system should be in off position, which is off. Predictive wind shear system in off position, which is right now is, and gain knob should be in auto or calibrated position. For this panel, we have calibrated and selected calibrated for the gain knob, and also mode selector as required, which is right now in weather and turbulence mode. Everything is good about the weather radar panel, and also landing gear lever in down position and go through the bose wiper should be off, and go through the battery voltage check. Today the aircraft was arrived from the previous airport at the early morning, and more than 6 hours aircraft was on the ground. If the aircraft is more than 6 hours was on the ground, the procedure for the battery check and introduce the external power should be checked that the both batteries are off, which is are off right now, and the battery 1 and 2 voltage should be above 25.5 volt. That actually right now battery 1 is 26.3 and battery 2 27.5, which is both are above 25.5, and the 25.5 volt ensure that the battery charged above 50%. And also if the any battery was below the 25.5 volt, we should observe the charging cycle for 20 minutes after the introduce the battery and turn the batteries to the auto position. The voltage is okay for the both batteries, and we can now turn the battery 1 to the auto position, and then after we can turn the battery 2 in auto position, and the external power is right now available. There is no need for APU start right now, and we can energize the electrical power of the aircraft with turn the external power switch to the on. The next section for the aircraft setup is APU fire test, but just before that we have to set up the communication panel about the ACP and also RMP setup. That for the RMP should check that the RMP should be on, which is on. Green nav light should be off, which is off, and also cell light should be off, which is right now off. And communication frequencies should be tuned. For the VHF1 we inserted the Unicom on VATSIM 122.8. For the VHF2 I inserted the 128.9er, which is a company, our company frequency. And also for the VHF3 from the overhead panel the guard frequency 121.5 in standby and activated. Right now today we do not have any data link information and also equipment on board this flight. Then after we are going through the APU fire test. For the APU fire test at the first we have to shoot that the APU fire push button checked in and guarded, which is in and guarded, and also APU agent light check off, which is off. But the test result will be APU fire warning on, should be on if external electrical power or AC power available, which is right now available, and also ECAM, CRC, which is a continuous repetitive chime, and also master warning light getting on, and also APU fire push button lighted red. APU fire push button should be partially lighted if AC power not available, which is right now we have external power on electrical panel, on electrical network of the aircraft. Escape light and discharge light on this area, this switch should be, this indicator and switch should be on during the test. Okay, going through the APU fire test. APU fire test. Okay, fire, APU fire push button, red light, continuous repetitive chime, escape and discharge light get on with the massive warning on, and also APU fire on ECAM and APU page on the system display. Test perform, everything good, and test passed for the APU fire test. Then after we are going through the air condition panel, which is on the overhead panel. We have the air condition panel here. At the first we should check that there is no off light and also white light on this panel. We have just two fault light for the pack 1 and pack 2, which is normal for the time being, because there is no bleed and also air pressure through the air condition system, which should be supplied the packs. Pack flow should be in normal position for the now, and also the cross bleed switch shall be in auto position, and we can adjust the cockpit, forward cabin and aft cabin zone temperatures. The setup for the air condition for now is done, and also we are going to the ADIRS panel. All IR mode selectors should be selected in nav mode. The IR 1, ADIRS on battery for the 5 second, ADIRS 2 in nav mode, and also on battery again for the IR2 on battery, and also ADIR number 3, and check the on battery light. Okay, then after we are go through the set up the cockpit lighting based on a time of the day for the FCU panel, and also floodlight, integral lights, and also right floodlight, and main instrument panel lighting, and any other setup about the cockpit lights. The aircraft setup performed. The next item is check the EFB and also ADIRS if installed, and initialization of the EFB and ADIRS. That for the next time, on the next video, we can pay more attention about the next procedure of EFB and ADIRS initialization. Thank you very much for joining me on board this aircraft setup. As I said, all of the this procedure done by CM2, which is first officer, and just have a nice rest, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.